Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Toonkind D&D. I'm your DM for the day, Mock, and we are doing part 2 of Romeow and Mewliet. Can my lovely players please introduce yourselves, starting from the top?
Hello, I'm at the top today. I'm Cherry. I'm playing Amy Phibius.
Oh, I'm next one. Okay. Hi. I'm Maybe Hero with Zero, May for short, and I'm playing Axis Dimetron.
I'm ghostygoo, and I am playing Harvey. He is a rabbit.
And I'm Roditunes. I'm playing Loccan Target, a gun guy who is very out of his league at this point, like he always seems to be.
Excellent. So, last time, you were brought in for help.
We chose the chaos.
You were brought in to help out Mewliet, who is getting married but is in love with a person who is not the groom. She wanted you to basically stop the marriage, like break it up, so that she could go off with her true love. Why don't you guys tell me what happened during
Chaos!
during the
Everything.
previous
We
session of
split
this?
the party.
That did happen. Do you want to tell me the circumstances of that?
We interviewed horses.
Did do that.
Yeah.
We also talked with one of the staff members about the supposed ghost in
And then never followed through on it.
Yeah, you
We
did not follow
definitely
through on it.
snooped.
We spent too
We
much
did not
time
follow.
investigating the juices. And
Oh,
then
no,
we
yeah, juice.
decided
Yeah.
to
The
steal
juice seemed
the
of
juices.
particular interest to you guys.
Yeah.
The all-important marriage-related old juice.
The old grape juice, yes.
We took
The
the old grape
ancient
juice,
juice.
and that didn't go well.
You took the grape juice, they
We
took
all
you
got-
down.
We also infiltrated the Game Boy gamer bedroom
No, the gamer
Oh
bedroom.
yeah, you did go into
and stole the love letters.
the groom Beowulf.
Oh, God.
Stole some
now-
letters, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stole love letters. Pocketed love
And now,
letters.
2 of us have
And-
leapt out of different windows, and another 2 of us have failed leaping out of those 2 windows.
And
Yeah.
I think I either got thrown into a wall or yeeted into the distance. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
you were yeeted. I'm gonna say you didn't go that far, but it was funny.
Yeah, Amy hit 0.
Out of the
0
hand.
HP.
Just
Yeah.
I can't believe Amy is fucking dead.
Yeah, that happened.
So we split the party like 3 ways. I'm gonna say that Axis and Harvey, right? You guys were together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Axis and Harvey, you guys
Were.
are still gonna be together because you can easily get up and get back together. So we've split the party 3 ways. I accidentally took out Ami, and Loccan just jumped out a window. So let's
Yep.
let's just start with let me start with Axis and Harvey. You guys just jumped out a window because you heard some kind of commotion. What do you
Axis heard the whistle. Axis has a bad story with history with whistles. It was pure instinct. Just fuck out of there. Just
Goodbye.
fuck out of there. Bye. I'm no longer part of this.
Uh-huh. So now that
No,
you've
you
jumped
will
out the
eat
window,
the-
like, where are you going? What are you doing?
Okay. Okay, so he's down. He's on the ground now. I have I need to question if I turn around, can I see the window Loccan leaped out of?
I'm saying you were on the other side of the house.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
I mean, it's good for you in that you're not going to become, immediately spotted and captured because everyone's on high alert looking at the other side.
Fair.
You don't have all the time in the world. You gotta move. Because it is super suspicious that there's, two toons sprawled out on the floor as if they just jumped from the open window that's there.
So I'm imagining Harvey's probably stuck in a flower pot because, for reference, he's still
he was
a
puppy.
dog.
Oh,
He's still like a little black
puppy,
Pomeranian
little
type
puppy
dog.
legs sticking up.
Okay. Axis gets up. Axis looks for Harvey. Like, Harvey, we gotta get Harvey, buddy, we gotta get the hell out of here. It's just his tail is like twice wider from the first side sticking up.
I imagine Harvey just sticks his head out of the flower pot and there's like a flower stuck to his head. And he's like,
oh.
Stop being a dog!
So he like just sort of shifts back into toon form. It is horrifying.
What do you mean horrified?
Like an Animorphs cover?
Like an Animorphs cover.
Oh.
If you want to roll for it, you might have seen something interesting in the middle of that.
What do I roll? I want to roll.
Perception? Probably? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perception? Oh, I'm good on perception. This is gonna be fun. No, it's not! Wait, I'm an idiot. Pardon me. Now it's gonna be fun. No, it's not.
So you might have gotten like a hint of something weird and not what you normally associate with Harvey in the middle of it, but you don't know him well enough to quite pick up on it.
Okay, Axis's tank might have gone a shade or two lighter for a second. Okay, you okay now?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Right? Shit, we gotta find out if it's too. Where the hell am I? Where the hell? They probably they stayed behind, right?
I think you probably would have heard the sound of glass shattering on the other side of the mansion.
I'd like to believe that this is exactly when it's happened.
Like right as you were. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Did they stay behind? Where are they? Crash, shatter.
Yeah, perfectly. Perfect.
Timing.
All right. I don't want to guess what the hell is happening right now.
I dare say it's probably delightful chaos.
Chaos? Yes. Delightful. It's questionable. Okay, so, I guess we're gonna, like, how far is it around the building? Are we in the inner court, or are we where exactly?
You guys are on the outside of the building. The inner court is actually where Loccan is. I've been imagining it kind of like a large, not like a closed square, but kind of like the front and the sides, and then the back just kind of keeps. There's a garden, and then it keeps going, and there's estate grounds or whatever.
I see. Well, that's kind of what I would imagine too. So
you guys are kind of on the front of that, so you can go.
We're in the front. That's worse.
Yeah, or one of the sides, basically, like the outer side of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. I got it.
Like there's there's the right wing and the left wing or whatever, and you're in one of those.
Yeah, I see.
So is Loccan on the complete other side or the middle?
Um,
Uh,
I think the middle is what I'm describing. There's like kind of a, it's not quite, it's like an inner courtyard, but it's not completely surrounded.
Right. Right. Okay.
okay.
Mm, okay, I guess. I guess we. Can we try and sneak around, like, the building
You
to the
can.
where the crash was?
You can do that, in fact. Give me a stealth roll.
Hmm. Oh, that's a good one.
Give me just a sec.
I keep fucking up. I'm sorry.
Love a
What the
D0.
hell is going on with me today? There we go. Well, of course.
Are we at disadvantage or
No.
okay?
Oh, okay.
Sneaky.
Wait, why? Did you roll twice? Or was that for the other thing?
No, the first one I fucked up. The second one I did correctly.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys make your way.
I keep fucking up the cursor.
You guys can make your way around kind of the side of this building. I'm gonna say you landed on the same side as where the horses are. They didn't like startle or anything. It's not that close, but that's where that building is. But you can make your way over to basically like the side of where it begins to open up. You know what I mean? If I describe that.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're doing that.
We did that.
Hey, I have an idea.
Really quick.
I have a horrible, awful, wonderful idea.
You're
You
gonna
haven't
turn
had
into
any
a
of those
horse?
so far.
I need to check something real quick though.
Ghosty, you're gonna turn into a horse?
I don't have enough. I don't have enough wild shapes for that. Got a different idea.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just I've remembered what kind of horse Harvey can turn
So
into.
I'm going to go. I'm going to sneak over to the horse stables and cast Speak with Animals on myself again.
Sure. I don't remember any of the voices I did for any of these characters, by the way, so if they sound completely different in this part too, that's why.
It does. It's not going to matter much. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to pull some sugar cubes out of my hammer space. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go up to one of the horses. I'm going to be like, hey,
Which one?
It doesn't matter. Cause a distraction for me.
All right, it's the black and white speckled one who we never gave a name. I'll call her Mystery. Mystery just kind of says, "Well, what kind of distraction? What do you want me to do?"
Make a lot of noise. If you can get the other horses in on it, that would be lovely.
I can only imagine that Axis was just peeks inside the stables and just like.
If you were to jump out of the stables and get into the building, I will give you extra sugar cubes.
Well, I mean, what if do you think you could just unlock this gate?
I can unlock the gate.
I don't have thumbs.
I have thumbs, I think.
I think. Did you forgot to morph yourself a thumb?
I mean, if he's a changeling, he might have forgotten to accidentally changeling his thumbs back. Maybe he's still got paws from doggo mode.
You can unlock it pretty easily. The horse is going to try to get some of those sugar cubes now, though. You want to roll animal handling for me with advantage?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Because you got to speak with animals.
Let me. Yeah, I haven't done animal handling with this character for a minute, so I've got to check the skill.
The horse is down to do this, but I want to know with how much gusto.
That's
All
not
right, that's
a good. One.
That's an 8. It's not going to do it. Okay.
It's thinking.
Cool. Do you let the horse take? I assume you have a whole bunch of sugar cubes, but like, do you let them take a few of them, like from your hand or whatever?
Yeah,
before doing this
I give
task?
half the pay up front.
Have to pay up front. All right. The horse accepts its payment, and looks at its horsey companions, and they look like they're interested in the sugar cubes, but they are kind of like lazing around right now. They're not into it, but Mystery's got you. So Mystery's gonna go, just start walking off toward, I don't know, the back, around the back. I don't know what's happening, but the horse is going. So let's take a pause here with you guys. Hey Loccan.
Hi.
Hey. So you have just jumped from a window. You're you know, it's one of those, like, I bet you're wondering how I got to this. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Very much so. Very much so. The police sirens are wild. Well, there's no police sirens, but like,
there's whistles.
guards.
No, you know what? They're dogs. It's howling.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's a whistle to
It's
alert
howling.
everybody, but there's howling when they're actually,
Guards running everywhere,
you know,
broken glass, missing
oh,
a party member. And he's just kind of standing there like, oh, Jack.
So you can get up off the ground. What do you do?
On the one hand, it seems like it might be a bit too risky to just go right back in and try to get Ami, because, like...
It would be extremely
how high...
risky and stupid.
Yeah. So he's gonna are there any guards outside, like, in direct line of sight at the moment? Or is he, you know, quote-unquote hidden?
I mean, the ones that are, like, in the window and a couple of adjacent windows, because it's kind of a big, like, one of those, like, clear door situations out to the garden, but there's no one out in the garden. They can see you from where they are in kind of the ballroom area, but if you go in and duck behind some trees or something, there shouldn't be anyone else to come and get at you. I mean, they will probably pursue to an extent, so...
Yeah, Loccan is going to, like, as much as he wants to save Ami, he kind of knows, I don't want to end up...
He can't save Ami if he's captured.
Exactly. Then there's two people that need saving.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna try and slip, like, he's gonna do a mixture of, like, running and sidling alongside the wall to try and, like, sneak past everybody, like, stay under the windows in case somebody tries to look out them. That sort of
Mission
thing.
Impossible music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I roll stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth roll for me.
He's trying. 16.
Okay. Let me...
He's at least trying to make his way out to the garden.
Alright.
It's less likely to get copyright striked if it's desynced.
You are, so you're basically headed toward the back of the garden,
Yeah. His first order of
What's your
business
passive
is...
perception? Okay.
First order of business is getting out of, like, the guard's attention. Second order of business will be trying to get back into contact with the other two. But for now, he's just trying to hide.
Yep. So you are kind of sidling along, sneaking along. There's a moment where you're, like, right next to a door, and then a couple of guards come out. but the way that they've opened the door has concealed you. And they walk by.
Ooh.
And you keep kind of moving along the side until you're past kind of the main garden area and back toward kind of the like more woodsy area. Like it opens up a little bit.
Okay.
And you suddenly, very, very suddenly, you feel the back of your shirt being tugged upward. What do you do?
Is it like a very sharp, like I'm being pulled up tug?
Yes.
Or is it just... Uh...
You could do nothing if you want. Just let it happen.
I mean, he'd probably he'd probably like mutter and like exclaim and Grolix a bit because he wasn't expecting that, and he's like, "Rah!" Otherwise, he doesn't really have much he can do besides just kind of flail.
I mean, all right. Do you want to just make like a strength saving throw? I'll let you do a strength saving throw for this. If he's gonna flail.
This is why.
It's a natural -1. Oh, you're lighter. You're...
-1. This is why he's just flailing like a limp, soggy noodle.
Please.
So, you are pulled up into.
Loccan's luck just continues.
You're pulled up into this tree, and someone puts their hand like over your gun mouth, and she goes, shh, 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 shh. Yo, what the hell was that back there? Ami, how you doing?
Pretty unconscious, I think.
You're pretty unconscious. After a period of time, you don't know exactly how long it is, and they're not out to kill you, so I'm not going to have you make any death saving throws, because that ain't how I'm running this thing. After a period of time, you don't know exactly how long. I thought about this, and then I just decided that was a weird idea. No, you wake up, and you are handcuffed to a chair. Give me a perception check.
Hey, alright, cool. Anyway. $13.
All right, so you come to. You're a little bleary-eyed, but you're okay. I'm gonna say you have 1 hit point at the moment.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Which is enough for you to be conscious. And you're looking around, and you're like, there's a lot of like fabric around you. You're pretty sure this is maybe the coat closet? And you are handcuffed to a chair in the coat closet. It's a heavy chair.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay.
And you can hear from around kind of like just a corner. Hey, she's awake. And the captain who had been chasing you
No, okay.
turns the corner and looks at you, holds up a bottle that you recognize, and just says, "Who sent you?"
Okay, can I pretend to fall asleep again?
Yeah, give me a performance. Or no, deception. Give me a deception.
Okay.
You are asleep again.
Oh,
I
no.
like to imagine just the guard glances at Ami and asks the question, and Ami just ragdolls.
No, that's exactly what happens.
Gisor's death sound.
Like a fainting goat.
Yep. I don't want to. If you're okay with it, Cherry, I think that's really funny if I just go back to Loccan now. I don't want to
go
be
on.
like, I don't want to not give you any screen time, but I think it's really funny if you just like wake up, they're like, hey, what's up? And then you just go back to sleep, we go back.
No,
And
but
they
that's
just
Loccan, that's
understandable.
perfect
Have a
timing.
nice day.
That's perfect timing.
You'll never take me alive.
You'll never take me awake.
No,
Oh,
let's
God.
not do this now. Let's not. She just went out again.
So,
Alright.
so if we're going back to Loccan.
Yeah,
so
Loccan, you've been pulled up
what-
into a tree.
Loccan's kind of gonna
You're-
glance at
Yeah,
his
you're
new
looking
captor.
at a kind of I don't know exactly what your how Loccan would feel about it, but a fairly handsome cat, strong, like that kind of lithe, strong type build, who pulled you up into. It's basically a tree with a heavy canopy that
Okay.
you can barely see the ground even from where you're at.
Okay, cool. Secret base.
Basically, and
Would
just
I be able to
I'm
recognize
sorry.
roll me a history.
history? Okay, because part of me was wondering, like, oh, is this the guard from before that was with us? But no, this seems to be someone else. 10.
10. You can't quite place him. You know it's not a guard or like a employee servant or anything. It's not anyone
Yeah.
like that. Their dress
Definitely not-
their dress is too
definitely-
fancy.
Definitely not somebody associated with, like, the dog party.
Mhm. I mean, it's yeah. And the clothes they wear are fairly like what's the word? Like strapped on, tight fitting. It's not party garb.
Posh?
I mean there is a level of poshness to it. But they're not like a party guest or a servant or anything like that. This is very practical stuff that they're wearing.
Okay.
It just says, what the hell happened back there?
It's a long story. Do you want the alibi, or are you... I mean, you're kind of sneaking with us, I suppose. Loccan's kind of, like, shuffling in mind whether he should just come out and say it or not. Because it's like, on the one hand, yeah, this guy seems to be on his own, like, doing his own sort of stakeout. On the other hand, how much do I really want to trust this guy? Because
Those
he
are
did
both
just
good points.
yank him by the collar after all.
That I mean, that's a
I'm
good
gonna
point.
I'm gonna just let's see.
Do you
After
want to
a
give me
moment-
like an insight?
yeah.
You have no
Loccan's
idea
not-
what this person's motivations are.
Loccan is too frazzled by
You
doing
cannot
stuff.
fathom what the hell this guy's doing here. You don't know who this is. You don't know what they're doing. Why are
Loccan
they?
just
They're in a
shakes-
tree.
Yeah, peck it. Loccan just shakes his head like, okay, so we may have tried to call the wedding off, but we had a bit of bad idea, and it's only getting worse from here, you know?
I mean, I can tell that much.
It's a bit of a doghouse in there.
Well, at least you're out of the doghouse now. You had a friend that you left, I think I saw.
Yeah, she was the one who took the juice. Oh wait, I mean,
Yo, you guys took the juice. That's hilarious. That's a much better plan than I had.
It worked. It worked up to the point where they caught us,
That's usually how it goes.
and then we had to run, and then I broke through a window, and then she didn't come through the window, and I'm
The
assuming she
old.
got captured. I don't even know
I
what the
got
rest
that.
of my
I got
group's up
that.
to at the moment.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to get her out of there. Cause I don't want. I don't want you guys blamed for any stupid stunts I try and pull. You here with anybody else?
At this point, like Locken's like, okay, yeah, this guy's also here to do the same thing, so trust engaged
Nice.
for now. There's a frog girl, Ami. She was the one who took the juice and got caught. And there were two others, Axis, kind of like a rocker neon party cat kind of guy. And then there was, goddamn, why am I not remembering his name? The bunny guy.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for that. I guess.
Harvey.
And
Harvey, yeah.
as you're talking, you can hear like something is coming closer. Maybe someone on horseback. Give me a stealth roll.
Oop. Right.
Oof. Oh, oh.
Oh.
What? Is it again bad?
All right. Well, your buddy here just rolled an 8, but
Oh.
okay. So what happens is a black and white horse comes bolting across the yard, passes underneath the tree that you are in, and is pursued by like 5 guards who are trying to catch it. And as they pass underneath, this cat that you've met actually slips and falls out of the tree, lands on his feet, but
Oh, of course.
a couple of those guards, out of the corner of their eye, catch him, and he like looks around, doesn't look up at you, but looks around, and just goes, just goes like, "I'll find you later." He doesn't say it to anyone in particular, and then takes off running in another direction.
Well, there goes my ally for the night.
Loccan is still in a tree.
Loccan,
Yes,
you're still in a tree, but it has quieted down now. Especially because now, as they've found some other intruder or shady type character, now a bunch of
Another
guards are
target
off
to
following them. So you seem to be unobserved at this moment.
Mm-hmm. Lockin. Okay, so the running horse, that seemed a bit separate from everything else. So, that's probably a good sign that maybe the rest of his group is by the stables. So he's gonna just kind of shimmy down the tree and see if there's like a good way towards that area from
Sure.
here. Because he remembered, like, he kind of remembers where the building is in relation to the main ball
Yeah,
house.
it's not super complicated layout, so it should be fine. Axis and Harvey, you all want to give me a perception check real quick?
Okay. Don't fuck up the writing, please. Perception.
I'm just going back to my skills real quick, sorry.
Yep. It's all good. Very nice. So, Axis, you catch it like just a moment later than Harvey does. Harvey, you actually see. Well, first of all, you see that horse just run off across the way. Actually goes around and then like takes a turn into where the garden area is, because I mean it's easier for the horse to go that way than to try to get in through the front doors. And then you can hear some shouts, and then you can see a few guards kind of running along after it.
There's a horse loose
there's a
in a ballroom.
And then, Harvey, you can actually see that there was someone who drops out of a tree and runs away. And then you can see a moment later, your buddy Loccan drop out of a tree and start, look around really quick and then start moving toward you. And Axis, you see it a moment later when he kind of comes around a corner.
So, okay, I have been brewing a secondary plan
Mm-hmm.
in the back of my head. So this is a castle, right?
Basically, it's like a manor, a mansion. It's a fancy house.
Can I roll to see if they have any peacocks?
Sure.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Yeah. There are peacocks.
I'm going. Can I use my my speak with animals that's probably still active to ask them to go inside the castle and cause chaos?
Oh my god.
Because I think this is the kind of thing peacocks would enjoy. This is part of their MO.
Sure. Roll animal handling. Do you have anything to bribe them with?
I have the leftover hors d'oeuvres I've got in my pockets.
Roll with advantage.
Oh my god.
So good. This is so good.
The chaos just continues.
Making this worse.
Harvey is just... At this point, Harvey is just... I don't know. Pours all the gasoline in the fire.
Okay, you've rolled a natural 20. The peacocks are so down with this. Actually, you give them these hors d'oeuvres, and they're like, hey, where did you get those? And you point them in the direction of the of this ballroom where all of the good snacks are, and they're like, thanks, bro. And they start making their way over.
Oh man, this is the good shit.
Yeah, like, yo, you got that good shit. Where we get the good shit? Hey, Ami.
Hey.
At that point, I think Loccan is going to rejoin you guys, but like I'm gonna jump back at Ami again. Ami, you are probably still pretending to sleep. Is there anything else that you wanted to do during this time? The captain has kind of left. You can still like through your eyelashes like look, and you can see kind of half of one other guard who's actually not even looking at you right now. But is just kind of idly waiting, like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe she just moved in her sleep. We don't know. Like...
Okay.
So he's not paying 100% attention to you?
How bad do I want to make this? How worse can I get the situation?
Oh no.
You're also extremely soggy from all of the juice that's on you that they had to go through in your hammer space to get that bottle back.
Do I still have my hat?
Ooh. It is on, what would you have? Like a hook? It's on like a hook on the wall with a bunch of other hats.
That's unfortunate for me. Okay.
It's not on you, but it's nearby.
I'm handcuffed, right?
You are handcuffed.
By what? Like ropes or metal or what?
Yeah, it's like a shackles. Like a basic metal shackles. I'll tell you, they're not magical.
This is a difficult situation. All right.
It is.
How close am I to the coats?
If you reached out, you'd have to shift a little on the chair, like kind of scoot your butt up to the edge. But if you reached out, you could probably like graze them. If you had your whole arm's length out, yeah, you could definitely reach them. The hats too.
It would be a bad idea to set fire to that, right?
I mean,
Loccan, this is going to be set after whatever else you do because you're not going to have that code anymore.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
like the
no,
only
what?
idea I have, but I don't want to do this. I don't even think I can because Amy's magic thing is on her hat.
You can do whatever your heart desires. You're a toon. You can do something wacky. You can be as chaotic as you want.
Like, I have an idea for what you could do, but I don't know if it would be, like, in character.
What is it? Tell me.
Ami is frog. Use tongue.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Make a dexterity roll with advantage because that's hilarious.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that, but I didn't know if I could actually do that.
That's hilarious. Make a dexterity roll with advantage. I think we'll take the 14 over the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you, again, this guard isn't paying full attention to you. You, I mean, yeah, you thwap your tongue out, hit the corner of your hat, and, pull it back toward you.
Right. Okay.
It hits you on the face, and as part of the animation, ends up back on your head.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, my first idea was fire, and I've decided that is a bad idea. I am tied to a chair. I don't think that'd go very well for me.
You're also covered in alcohol.
Oh, I am.
There's no alcohol in this game. This is old juice.
It's just
Well,
it's just
flammable.
whatever.
Still a flammable juice.
It
It's
is
still a very
flammable. Everyone knows that
juice.
old juice is flammable, yeah.
I think I'm going to go for the exact opposite of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
This castle's
is
gonna be
the- like-
so wrecked by the end of this game.
Let me just really quick take a look at what that does so I know what it does.
Each creature in the area of dexterity saving throw failed save. Creature must take 48 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
All right. So it's 30 feet wide and 30 feet long and 10 feet wide. I'm gonna say you're like 20 feet in this closet, and the closet is 10 feet wide. So you can get most of the closet and like 10 feet out the door with this.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
if I use Tidal Wave, is it gonna like push me out the door?
Do you want it to? That's also really
I
funny.
do want it to. I do want it to.
All
I'm
right.
just getting this mental image of like this closed closet suddenly flooding, and then the door just explodes and water just.
And she's like swirling around, and she.
Yeah,
Stop
you
outside the
She
door.
just floats out of it.
you take a moment and you concentrate, and you can feel like the water almost collecting behind you in preparation, right?
Alright.
Let me make a couple of rolls.
The plan after this, by the way. This is step 1. There is not a step 2.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, convenient.
Okay, interesting.
oh.
And what's the DC on that?
Oh no.
The DC on it. What do they have to beat?
Well,
12.
12? Okay.
I know these guards are good, but come on.
Do you want to just roll the damage and then I will describe what happens? Because they do still take damage.
Yeah,
They
hold
take
on.
half damage.
So I'd roll 48 instead of 44, or 2d8?
Roll 48, and then I'll take half rounded up. All right, so 17, 8 damage. Right. So it's
Okay.
half and then rounded up. It'll be 8 for each of them.
Would it be 9 if you're rounding up?
Would it?
9 plus 8.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Math. This is why
I
we
can
do
help
this.
with the math.
This is why we have Dice Parser to do the math for us. Because okay, yeah. They each
We're not here to play. We're not here to do math. We're here
anyone
to play.
in the way anyone in the way that I made a roll for is going to take 9 damage. So they oh god. All right. So you and then do you want to do anything like to try to get this like cuff off of your wrist?
No, I don't know if there's anything I can do.
How about
I guess I could just try really hard.
I'll let you do like an athletics. I don't know if I'm
Athletics?
gonna let you do an acrobatics for that one.
Okay. That's fair. No, that's fair.
All right. Noted.
Average.
All right.
Whoa.
So you have this water building up behind you, and all at once you let it go. The wave comes just from wall to wall in this coat closet, soaking all the coats as it goes. Flings you forward, and the heavy chair that you're on. Knocks into the guard that was kind of, you could half see inside the closet. The chair actually knocks into that one. You probably don't see exactly what happens to them, but you don't see them again.
Oh no.
And then you, from the other side of the door, you can see it rattling. You see a little bit of water leaking out, and then the door bursts out. There's a guard outside of it, and the captain were both standing next to it on either side. They are swept away by this tidal wave. They're knocked onto the floor, and they are now both, like, trying to tread water. There's so much water everywhere. As part of this, the chair, the water's going down the stairs. The chair, or like your wrist and the chair, catch on one of the railings. And the cuff actually breaks at the point where, like, the little, like, the chain part that holds it together actually snaps. Okay. So you do still have a cuff on your wrist, but it is no longer attached to the chair.
I have 2 hands now.
You do have 2 hands. That was the D2. Is it going to break or not? So now, I'll let you be standing if you want. Standing in the middle of just this absolutely soaked area. And at the top of these, like, partway up these stairs, there are guests around you. There are guards around you, but they are all on the floor.
Okay. Can I see the window where Loccan jumped out of?
Yes, you can.
Can I jump out of that immediately?
Yeah, go for it. Did I have him roll something? I think I had him roll something, so I'm gonna make you roll something.
Dex. We roll Dex.
Yeah, roll acrobatics. The floor's a little slippy, but you're also Froge. Oh, hell yes. 18.
That's perfect.
This is your natural habitat. This is your design. You're out that window. You're out that window before anyone even sees where you go.
All
There's
according
just a
to
chair left
Kikaku.
behind.
There's just a chair and an empty space left behind. As you. Oh,
Just backflips out of the window. Yeet!
just for giggles, on your way out, you can see a dark jacket that is caught on one of the railings. You wanna grab that?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's wet, but otherwise unharmed. And you hop out the window. As you go, oh, you can put it on. It's probably a little long.
Cozy.
As
It's a
you
little long,
go,
but that's okay.
as you go, you kind of like lick your lips for a second, and you realize, oh, that wasn't just any water. That was juice, baby!
The ultimate
I mean,
juice wave.
Listen, hat magic comes with juice.
And I'm basically gonna let you get kind of out of the line of fire here. Let's hop back to. Oh man, and I'm gonna let you get out of the line of fire here. As you go and as you're tasting this juice, you hear from somewhere else in the ballroom a door burst open, and the sound of like 50 birds enter the space. And then you're running, and I'm letting you get out of the line of fire.
I'm gonna hide behind an Amy-shaped object.
Yeah, there's a hedge. There's a hedge that's perfectly shaped for it. My other 3 players, how are you guys doing?
Well, here's
You-
a question. Can
you've
we
sent-
see the building being flooded with water? Or liquid, or juice, or whatever? Like, is that fairly
Yeah,
visible
you-
from where we are?
Yeah, you've sent these peacocks on their mission.
Mission of
And
chaos.
you heard them go in right after you heard another, like, not quite a glass shattering crash, but like a boom boom. And then like just the sound of rushing water. And you can hear the birds, and they sound like they're having a great time with whatever they're doing. Do I want to make you guys roll a perception check again to see if you spot Amy running out? Yeah. How about each of you gives me just a perception check?
okay.
Oh!
Oh.
Finally! Something! Wait, is it 5 or 6? I forgot. Oh no, 6 is
Also, like, as Loccan's, like, hearing the place start to flood, he's like, I guess it's bath time.
What is going on with Blix? Blix is panicking so. Blix Axis is panicking so much.
There's a lot
she doesn't
happening. There's a reason I'm kind of trying to take this, like, one event at a time. Because if I tried to describe everything that was going on right now, it would be... I couldn't handle that.
It's the,
There's a horse. There's still a horse running around. There's guards chasing the horse. There's a tidal wave. There's guards who are now covered in juice on the ground. There's peacocks. You know those peacocks are eating all the snacks.
And they're
and-
screaming too.
They're
They're not
screaming,
soggy
and they're maybe
snacks.
sipping up some of the juice that's on the floor because that shit's good. They're eating juice-soaked snacks. And there's party guests that are all like, "Oh, what's happening?" It's chaos. But from the outside, Loccan and Harvey, you can see where Amy like darts out, and then you see like the whoop as she hides behind like a hedge, an Amy-shaped hedge. Are you guys still by the stables, or have you moved somewhere else?
If nobody's going to stop Harvey, he's going to start going towards the nearest water feature to look for swans. He's
He's gone mad with power.
That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds. Okay, that's a lot.
Okay, no. Axis is just at this point. Axis is just like sees the chaos is happening and just grabs Harvey by the shoulder and like, okay, buddy, I think that's enough.
I've gone mad with power.
Yeah, cool, and I'm gonna go mad.
Mad with anger.
We're gonna fall. Yes.
I haven't had this much fun in 200 years.
Into what now?
Loccan is too distracted by spotting Ami. It's like, She's wearing my jacket. Oh, thank goodness.
I thought it was the right. I completely forgot Loccan had a jacket.
Amy looks
Yeah.
so proud of herself, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
She's all cozy in the jacket and just like, yeah, I did that.
Hell yeah. I mean, you guys can, like, just try to get her attention. It's not going to be hard. I don't know, throw a rock at her. I don't know if any of you
Loccan's
have, like, a
kinda
If you
message.
throw a rock at her, she's gonna go down. She has 1 HP.
No, don't.
Loccan's
no.
just kind of gonna wave her over, like, hey, over here, over here.
I'll let you do that, honestly.
Hi! And she runs over.
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
Emmy? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Guys, your friend Amy is not looking great.
Oh,
She's kind of a little unsteady on her feet. She's sticky more than usual.
More than usual.
oh, does anyone have a healing? Because I don't.
So Harvey casts Healing Spirit.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
You it's a big rabbit-looking thing. And as long as you're within a 5-foot radius of it, you get 1d6 hit points until I stop casting it.
Hug the
Okay,
bum.
cool.
I'm gonna say that you guys have moved, like, behind some kind of garden shed.
Yeah, out of sight.
I imagine you're concealed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna penalize you for that because it's all, you know, in
There's,
in
there's
your
a lot of stuff going on.
yeah, it's all in your imagination. There's like some trees around or whatever. And you guys, I'm gonna just say you catch up, tell each other what you know, basically, just so that we don't have to do all of it. Unless you guys want to RP anything specific, if either of your characters wanted to like say a specific thing to another, now's a good time.
I'm just gonna give Loccan jacket back.
Loccan's gonna hold it up a bit, like, oh,
It's wet, it's sticky.
it's probably stained. Like, thank goodness it's already dark, so the stains aren't that visible, but it's still decently stained.
It's gonna
and just
smell like
kind of-
old juice for a long
Smell
time.
It's gonna
Yeah,
smell
it's gonna
like-
take a few washes, several washes
he
to get
just-
that out.
He just kind of like holds it by the shoulders and just like aims it away from the rest of the group and just like snaps it a couple times to get the juice drips out, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, juice kind of spurts out as if it were like a water gun. Juice just kind of spurts across the way. But you can get most of it out
Ugh.
to a point where it's damp, not soaking wet.
Yeah, and he's sliding it back on, and it's just like, thanks for getting that.
Now, do you have anything for this? And she, like, the broken handcuffs.
What? I don't.
Loccan, why don't you try to pry them off with just your strength alone?
No. Loccan's. Hang on a second. Let me roll hammer space really quick. Okay, yeah. Loccan, like, he's a sheriff. He's dealt with handcuffs before, so he shuffles around in, like, his not ammo gun holster and eventually pulls out, kind of a catch-all handcuff key because, if you're working with handcuffs, you kind of have to know how to unlock them. So he's, like, going to use that to unlatch the handcuff and get it off.
She just, like,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shakes
you
her
can do
wrist and
that.
says, thank you.
Yeah.
How much did I heal for, by the way? Did I have to...
So I
What
can
did I have to
heal
roll for that?
you 3 times for 1d6, so
3d6?
yeah, 3d6.
Okay.
3d6. So 11.
Okay. I have 12 now.
It's
Nice.
better than nothing.
Hey man, you gotta take what you can get here in this.
No, we're good. This is a lot better than before.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
Does that heal everybody in the area? Or is it just one person, Ghosty?
Oh wait. It heals anyone within the 5 meter
Yeah.
area, 5 feet.
in that case, I'm
Yeah.
also gonna give. In that case, I'm also gonna give Loccan the heals because
Yeah, anyone who's I'm gonna say all of you can get that healing. I think
and
Harvey
there's
took
actually-
I don't
one
think I
point.
I don't think I got.
It's
Well,
the same 3d6 for everyone, right?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I think
mean,
Harvey
there's
took
actually
one
one more
point of
D6.
damage.
Yeah, I was wrong. It was like
mean-
1 plus my spellcaster modifier, so we've got an
Oh,
extra
so
3 points.
Cool.
so it's 14 points now. Nice.
I mean, I don't think I got any damage.
Well, I guess you're just lucky then that you were on the stealth side of the mission.
You feel rejuvenated.
Stealth. So much for stealth.
Alrighty.
Or the stealth, there is no witness left.
Okay. Ami, do you have any idea if you still got that bottle of old juice that they needed, or did they get that back from you?
Frog.
Mock, you did say they took it, right?
They took it.
Yeah, she's gonna like dig in her hat and go, nope, I have this, and she just like takes her hand out and more juice falls out, but nothing
Loose
else.
juice.
Loose juice.
Loose juice.
Um,
Alright.
Oh well, that's a
There's some mud in
shame.
there.
You hear from behind you.
Hello.
Hey.
Is this the same person that Loccan
Yeah.
saw in
Yeah.
the street?
And they kind of take you all in and they say, "Hi, I'm Romeow, and let's take a break."
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
Lord,
we are
Lord.
going.
Liz!
So anyone?
Liz, I love that.
Oh my God, Liz, that's adorable. Get snacks, get drink, take any bathroom
Yeah.
break you need.
I need water. I'm gonna.
Go get some hydration.
Maybe we have grape juice actually.
Immersion.
The immersion.
So
Alright.
I'm just going to share the sound a Peacock makes to the group chat so you can understand how loud it is going to be in that castle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think I still remember from going to the zoo because those guys are fucking.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus!
There's like 30 of them in there, and they're all yelling.
Yeah. All right. Solid. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, we used to own peacocks. They're loud. They're loud. They're also kind of aggressive if you get too close, but most birds are.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of the reason why I was looking specifically for peacocks, because I was like,
Yeah.
peacocks are something an estate might have, and they're loud and angry.
Swans also loud and angry. Swans is basically a fancy goose.
Swans are
fancy goose.
swans are fancy
Look.
geese that are even angrier.
Yes, exactly.
Why are
Like,
so many birds full of rage?
Like all those all
Because they miss
those
being dinosaurs.
tales that picture like a swan, a swan turning into the like pretty lady who is just if you know those tales when you like about magic lady swan lands at the lake, sheds the feathers and goes for a swim. You steal the feathers and you get the girl. No, in reality, if the same if you take the feathers from the magic swan lady, the magic swan lady will come out of the lake and fucking
Yes.
pick you up.
The Swan Maiden will fucking kill you.
Now I'm just imagining Swan Maiden coming out of the lake with a shotgun.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Swan Maiden doesn't think you deserve a shotgun. She's coming out there with a knife.
No, she's gonna bite you. She'll bite your face.
Look. Just imagine, like, if the much pain that Swans and G's can inflict with a beak alone. Imagine they have hands. Just,
No, yeah, no. Imagine if birds with hands are too much power.
yes, exactly.
I think a lot of animals given hands would have too much power.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I'm just imagining she comes out and she's fucking ripped too.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
This is what you get, because the birds have to be ripped, because.
Okay. Well, my
Flying.
Discord's messing up. 2 seconds.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh man, I love this group.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw this at you guys before I actually
Where the hell I've been being?
mention it in game. If things keep going, Harvey's going to suggest we do the Sleeping Beauty maneuver.
What?
So this is essentially like one of the party members gets on the shoulders of another party member and throws a cloak over them and pretends to be an angry fae here to wreck the party.
Oh my god.
What did I just come back into? What? Wait, what? Huh?
Sleeping
I return.
Beauty
Harvey's
maneuver.
plan. Harvey's plan.
Harvey's plan. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
This is going well.
Is it?
Hmm.
I mean, we got the
Are
group
you
back
saying-
together. I count that as a win.
Well, you know what? That's fair. That's as good as we're gonna get for a
We
while.
split the party 3 ways in a 4-player game, and we got them all back together.
Somehow. Some way.
And somehow that's the best outcome.
And we've introduced peacocks into the mix, which is always
Yes.
great.
You've
And
also
almost
met
swans.
Romeow, one of the title characters.
Yeah.
Finally. Finally.
After about an hour and like 4 hours, I finally met one of the title characters.
There was
The
a
other
reason he was
title
in the garden. All right.
Oh my goodness.
How we feeling?
Panicked. That's fine.
Well caffeinated.
Peacock
We didn't have
scream.
juice, but we have the next best thing, which is water.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
Oof.
have made a reference, not for Axis. I keep every time I use one of the names, I have like, believe it or not, I have like 3 characters or 4 characters that are technically the same person in
Nice.
different
Ooh.
circumstances,
Ooh.
and I keep mixing up which name for which do I use. And I just like, this is why I accidentally called Blix again. I did it again, which is why I accidentally called Axis Blix.
Aw.
Just,
Right.
Alrighty.
All right.
How we feeling? We're
The
good to
best.
go?
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
let's go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Now, as per my usual, I did not pause the recording. So we can just kind of start going whenever we
Yeah. No, I'm good
we
whenever.
want to. Okay. Cool. So, we have taken our break. We are back at it again. Here in Dogland. Romeow is there. You can see he's kind of a roguish, lithe figure. He's just kind of looking at you guys at the moment.
I'm sorry, but does he look like Puss in Boots?
Now he does. But but he does have pants on.
Oh yes, that's of course. It's just the general air of that kind of
fancy outfit.
yes.
He's in a
Yes,
whole fancy outfit, but again, it's nice, but it's not like party clothes. It's like, moving around clothes.
Roguish nice.
Roguish, yeah.
It's just gentleman. It's just a gentleman rogue. Just this dashing figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's bespoke.
I need to stop talking.
So, we don't have the juice anymore. The guards are on high alert. We're all basically wanted at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, if we wanted to say that we're ending the wedding on pure distraction, we could do that. Because who knows how much time has passed.
Is that how this works?
I'll tell you how much time passed. This is me, the DM. An hour. You have 1 hour left.
Oh.
Oh.
You're in what you could call the 11th hour, so...
Oh, dear.
Actually, you know what? Romeow actually does say, well, we've got about an hour until the ceremony. Which means I probably will have to go back to my old idea, which was... I mean, it wasn't a great one.
I mean, would you call this a great idea either?
I should have broke the juice.
We did defy... Oh, crap. Wrong voice.
Do you think that maybe faded? You mean that? You know what I mean.
Well, it would have been extremely bad luck to break the juice.
Well, oh.
Just taking it, I don't think does anything.
Well, I mean, is this like a superstitious bad luck, or is this magical bad luck, or because I don't really know that whole tradition.
He looks at you flatly.
What?
I don't even remember what taking the juice was supposed to do.
It was supposed to stop them from using it to, that like they need it for the ceremony, but if they don't have the juice, then they can't have the ceremony.
Well,
I mean,
there is a
pretty
lot
much.
of juice, though.
Well, it's like that one specific bottle for some reason.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a tradition, basically.
We have found evidence that the groom may be otherwise engaged with a strapping young dog.
Oh, really? That is interesting.
I think we also found like a plot to potentially poison Mewliet, which was also a thing.
That's more interesting and concerning.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I mean...
What was your
Harvey,
idea?
you probably...
Well,
Harvey, you probably...
they were going to have a ceremony in, like, a gazebo underneath this tree.
Oh, so you were going to sit on fire?
No, but that's another idea. I'm not discounting that.
I could summon swans to kill them.
Okay, I mean, I'd prefer it if no one dies. That's not really my MO, but if it has to happen...
Perhaps maiming then.
If it has to happen
that was the last plan.
to save Mewliet's life, I suppose.
That was the last plan.
Yeah.
That was the last. That's the last resort.
I mean, yeah, that works.
We'll call that Plan Z.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
anyone
are...
wants-
Oh, go ahead.
If anyone wants to roll, if anyone wants to roll inside and take a look at Axis.
Alright.
Loccan's got
that's the
nothing.
Loccan has rolled a natural 1.
Wonderful. Okay, so Loccan does not notice anything. Emmy and Harvey, you do. Okay, yeah. Amy and Harvey, you do notice that Axis, it's kind of seems to be distracted, and he's not looking away from Romeo. Ironically, Romeo himself does not notice it.
No, does not.
What's up?
No, nothing.
Well, my plan was
Alright.
to saw off a tree branch and have it hit the top of the gazebo, then, whisk Mewliet away in a romantic fashion. But
Honestly,
I was kind of
that's
hoping something better would come along.
Like the juice.
Well, it was a better idea than I had. I was not invited to this party, if you can believe it.
Oh, no, we
Yeah.
weren't either.
Well, we kind of were. Mewliet invited us to the party.
We cheated.
Yes. I was. So okay? You were the people I was looking for. Did Mermutio get you? I'm so sorry. I tried to do it. Did Mermutio get my note to you? He was running coat check, I believe.
The note is
They got a note? That one? Yeah.
Yes. Well.
So,
I think Loccan was the one who took the note, so it's probably
no,
very...
it was Axis.
Axis?
Oh, it was Axis. Okay, my bad.
I guess you can say that we met in the garden briefly. Well.
Close enough.
I mean,
We don't have a lot of time. We gotta do a new plan.
We do need a new plan.
But what
How
normally gets...
superstitious is the groom's family?
Very.
Harvey, if you want to follow up on the evidence, you have to nudge Axis, because Axis will not fucking remember about it right now.
So, Harvey is just here for the chaos.
I see.
But
Harvey will not remember about it either.
Well, you already brought up the
Yeah.
the potential Beowulf's potential lover,
yeah,
so that could have reminded Axis.
yeah.
It was
We,
pretty.
Oh, okay, I will go with that. Belatedly, Axis was, oh yeah, and just okay. I'm gonna roll the how much space right now? It's just
Sure.
the D20, right? No, it's D10. I'm done.
D10.
I'll have Romeow kind of pacing and musing. And you said there was a lover of some sort. We could use that to our advantage, I suppose.
Okay, so yeah, Axis just searches in the pockets of pockets of his dress. The dress has pockets. Don't question that. And finds the bunch of letters and just like, hey, will that work?
He comes up next to you, looks at them. All right, now we're talking. We've got a real poet on our hands.
I mean,
What do we do with this
you
information?
look at a photo right there.
Yeah, so
If you
that's
know what I
the
mean.
next question.
perhaps we could dress up as some sort of specter and crash the party this way. I've
like it.
done this.
That's
I've
terrifying.
done this to ruin
I'm
a marriage
down.
twice before.
I like it.
I mean,
I'm a sucker for drama. That's great. Let's do that.
Oh boy.
Like a really tall ghost?
Well, we've got 1, 2, 5 of us. Yeah, we'd have to be pretty tall.
Who is the
Like
tallest
stack on
among
top
us?
of each other?
Loccan is the tallest.
Guys!
I think Loccan's tallest at 5'10".
Who's the most intimidating looking? They shall sit on Loccan's shoulders.
guys!
Probably. Oh wait, what?
None of you scare me. None of you scare me.
guys. I might have a thing that or two that can help us. What
Go
I'm
on.
saying is, I have hypnotic pattern.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty good.
I was also gonna say like
I have hypnotic pattern and I have dissonant whispers. So this
I was
is
also
gonna
gonna
be
say
fun.
like in terms of if you're looking for someone scary, that would also be Loccan because he
Yep.
has a +6 to intimidation and cause fear.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Loccan is like a soft soul, but at the same time, he can get serious with pointing guns at people.
He can be very scary when he wants to be.
I mean, he pointing gun as in looking at someone.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost. I'm gonna shoot you.
You know
Ghost
that meme? You know that
gun.
meme of
The
like
most
blank haunt?
most terrifying ghost, the gun.
You know that joke of like Cock's gun blank is haunted. Instead, now the thing that is haunted is got the gun on you.
Cock's gun. Gun's haunted.
But at the same time, they'd probably be able to recognize the one gun-faced guy.
Ghost
in
gun.
the
That's
entire
also
party.
true.
No, you're right.
So Locken's like, yeah, I'll probably stick to the bottom.
Out of everyone here, it's Amy and
Axis
Loccan
is
are
just
just like, we don't
shoots
want to
the
be
ar-
the.
Axis
don't wanna be
just
the ones
shoots
in
the
front.
arm up. Axis just shoots the arm up. Hey! Can I get a toe bunk?
Top bunk.
I mean, if you
This guy's. I mean, we all have these guys' kids. we're tools, damn it.
I mean, we're all proficient in disguise kits, but it's not necessarily in our inventories.
yeah,
It is actually in mine.
nice.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Oh,
convenient.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
mean, look at me. I'm a bard.
Heck yeah.
I'm a performance, so I gotta have a thing.
okay. All right,
Harvey's
that's
also
probably
got
gonna work.
call lightning, so he can summon up a storm to make it
Oh.
extra dramatic.
Yeah, no,
God,
so do
we've
I.
We've got hypnotic lights, we've got cause fear, we've got a disguise.
All the pieces
This
are
is gonna
falling
be
into
trouble.
place.
Okay, this is gonna be.
This is gonna be traumatizing.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is talking with plants, and I don't think that's gonna help.
You could tell them to. You could tell them to shake a little bit, as if they are
Don't
afraid as
shake a
well.
Go full. Look, go full Crowley on them. Just to find the point.
Either that, or I might have another juice wave. That's it.
I might.
Oh, the
I
juice
might.
looks like blood, though.
The juice does look like it's a big wave, though. It's okay.
We're gonna go full shining on this.
I have shape water.
Jesus Christ.
Like a bunch
Don't
of
forget
really
to mention the murder plot when you guys do this.
Oh, there was that too. There was that too. I think Romeow at some point has taken some of those like love letter pieces of paper, and is also like, if there were a way to like sneak these into public view, would also probably
I mean,
help in
if
that
we're
cause.
if we're being like a big, tall, like spooky Jack, then maybe we could just like toss them out from behind us or something. Just kind of have them flutter in the crowds. Because like obviously a lot of people are gonna be here for the ceremony.
We are.
You know? So just spread them out like
never know.
flies.
We just like give them to people.
We could sneak it into somebody's pocket
Oh,
We could
for extra drama.
we could sneak it into the fancy book. I don't know. There's a book.
who's
What if we-
doing?
What if we sneaked it into the groom's pocket and just let him reveal the truth?
Who's
That is
doing the
quite
marriage?
dramatic.
Who's doing the marriage bit?
What do you mean?
Like the one who does the
priest?
marriage.
The priest?
Sure.
Officiator? I don't like.
Yeah.
This is fantasy land. I don't know.
They when you do when people get married, they have someone reading a thing.
Yeah.
give them the paper, and then they can read that instead.
Cherry, you are going to make me make up poetry on the spot? You're going to make me make up sappy love poetry on the spot? Is that what we're doing? That's hilarious. I love it. Oh my god.
I mean, you could just like look up something from Sappho and then replace the genders.
That's kind of, I don't know.
I love all of
Let me
it.
just look up real quick words that rhyme with dog.
Fog. Log.
Dog.
I am dying.
I mean, you said it was sappy love poetry, that you didn't say it was good sappy
No,
love
I did not.
poetry. I mean,
Clog.
he is a gamer.
Oh no, it doesn't have to be good at all. It doesn't
He's
even
a
need to
game
rhyme.
after all.
No, it was never going to be good.
Just rhyme dog with dog.
Dog with a
Dog,
W.
my beloved.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Just look up the lyrics to Fresh, and that's it. I'm sorry.
So, hang on. So just for my understanding, we're going to have we're going to have Loccan and Axis stacked on top of each other, pretending to be a spooky ghost.
Preferably with a cloak over them,
With a cloak
so that
over
it looks
them.
like they're one person.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
We're going to have Harvey doing like lightning effects and scary noises.
And if I can, I'm going to convince some crows to hover to a light
Ominously.
so you can see them. Ominously.
Oh my god.
Just fly into the scene. I for a second, are we doing this? Are we gonna crash the ceremony with that?
At this point, you kind of have to.
All right.
The
For a
clock's
second,
ticking.
I thought we're going indoors with that, but no.
Yeah, I'll start writing it in the game zone so we have a record of what we're doing.
A plan, yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on? I'm kind of set on my let's give them the wrong thing to read wedding plan
I mean, that's a good idea also. We could just have all this stuff
at the same time.
Okay.
I can like tell
Is Amy going to try to sneak those in? Are we asking Romeow to sneak those in?
Romy has a rogue, I think it.
Can I borrow your
yes.
disguise kit?
Are you going to take out the officiator and have Romeow?
No.
No. What do you mean take out the officiator? Hello?
For a second, I thought you were saying like we're gonna take this guy out and replace him with one of our guys. Like
No, I was gonna like convince him to read this like it was a surprise, but that's a lot better.
oh my god, oh no.
This is
Kill
turning
him.
more and more into a
Can I
game of
be the new
Hitman.
officiator?
Just kill the
If you can put on a
officiator, why not?
convincing enough disguise, you can do whatever your heart desires.
Axis, can I borrow your disguise kit?
Axel's got a disguise kit. Wait.
Don't we need the disguise kit to do the ghost disguise though? Or can we like split it up between the two of us?
I'm gonna say you guys can kind of split stuff up.
Okay, cool.
You might have a quick like.
I forgot how to use the disguise kit. Please help me.
You might have a
I
quick.
don't know how to use it either.
You might have a quick scrap over like a powdered wig or something, but beyond that, your
guess-
disguises are different enough.
I
Disguise
don't think
kit
Amy knows
is
what an
you
officiator
basically
looks
make
like
a roll.
anyway.
Like, I think the role to like be disguised would be deception, but I don't know if there's like a role to put a disguise kit on somebody else.
You just do it to use it. I'm just trying to make sure that I know how you do it, because
God, this is wild. I didn't expect anything
I
different.
think you'd make a roll and add your proficiency.
Okay.
Because you're proficient with it as a
I'm so
Make
glad
a-
you guys went
Make a
with
roll
this plan, and it's
of what
beautiful.
proficiency.
So just a
What
regular, just a
exact-
straight d20 plus the proficiency bonus.
D20 plus the proficiency, yes.
Okay, so we're all gonna do that like right now.
Proficiency in what?
Just
Proficiency.
the proficiency bonus.
The number.
The proficiency bonus at the
It's
top.
probably a +3.
Yeah.
The Toonkind standard proficiency in disguise.
I have no clue what is the kind. Oh, I was about to say I have no clue, and then I saw that. Never mind me.
Wait, Emmy can't read.
Damn it! That was such a good plan.
Can
Loccan-
Loccan give it? Loccan
Wait.
can give a help action if you want it.
I can
Please,
Yeah.
please do. Please
Okay.
have
do.
someone like read it to Amy
Try-
and have her memorize it.
Okay, you actually do get to add a modifier to it. Make me an argument for
What
which one you
modifier?
want to use.
I think I'm gonna use performance because basically this is it's kind of what we're doing right now. We're
mean,
going to be
performance is-
performing as a ghost.
Performance
We're
is
gonna be
kind of
playing
what
the
you do
role. We're gonna
afterwards, but also I'm just going to let you do it.
Like this is to disguise
So-
Amy as the official,
Yeah.
proficient, right?
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to do separate checks for each of for the ghost and for
So
the
wait,
disguise.
Okay, so do you want me to roll for that now?
Who's making? Who is disguising the other people? Are you each doing your own disguise? Or is one person going around and saying, "Okay, now I'm going to fix you up. Now I'm going to fix you up."
Who's in charge of
have-
the costume department here?
I'm gonna. Can I?
Go wild, do it, go wild.
Okay, so it's two separate checks, and I'm rolling d20 plus performance, right?
Basically, yes.
Plus performance,
Okay.
plus proficiency.
Well, now it would be plus charisma plus proficiency, which if you have proficiency in performance, then that's
I
the
do.
same thing.
Oh, that's
The doc-
so
the
good.
doc-
I'm
Next-
letting you.
the
I'm
doc
basically
no.
you're rolling charisma plus your proficiency with the disguise kit.
I'm confused. Charisma.
Okay.
My charisma is +3.
Yep, and you're adding the
Performance is
proficiency,
+6.
Yep,
And your
so it's
your
plus
profi-
6.
so it's +6 total.
Okay, so I just write +6. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
fuck. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
Much better.
Nice.
There we go.
That's so much better. That's a much.
Who was
better
that for?
result.
Yeah, who are you just
I was thinking first. We're gonna do the ghost first.
All right.
Okay, so that's a roll for the ghost disguise.
The ghost very impressive, even though he was working with limited limited thing. Also, I'm gonna point it out that in the middle of all this dressing and basically the preparing, Axis also got rid of the dress. He's back into his crop top and booty shorts.
Well, not for long, I hope. It's got to be in a ghost costume.
Yeah.
See, there's another thing I want to bring up, but I'll wait until after the disguise.
Yeah,
stuff.
make the check for Amy. All
Oh, yeah,
right.
right, okay.
Even better.
She doesn't recognize herself.
Nice. You're
What
looking
was,
like a proper dogo.
Oh.
Okay.
Rada, what was your thing?
Okay, so like we're gonna be like stacked on top of each other to sort of like make this ghost be extra tall and everything, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll strength for that?
Oh, you do.
Why are
Oh,
you
no.
bringing this up? This was the
Because
goal
I
I'm
can't help
doing.
it.
This
Oh, I didn't think of that. You absolutely do have
The
to.
teacher about the homework. You reminded me.
Radda, you
Look.
did this the last session, and look what. And do I have to remind you of where it landed us all?
on the ground, which is where I'm gonna ask you to roll that later.
Look,
Once we've
see
started
it,
putting this plan into place, I'm going to ask you to roll that,
Wait,
but
I've
not
got an
just
I
idea.
see the rule of funny opportunity. I'm like, stupid nonsense.
okay.
Engage.
Now, you guys did have a plan at one. I did have a thing where like I was gonna let you guys do flashbacks. I think we're past those. Like I don't know
No.
what.
It's too late.
It's too late.
We went, okay, this is a cool idea. Let's not use it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a too complicated idea.
I didn't know how to use it. So.
Okay.
I had a thought and I completely forgot what thought exactly I had. So
Okay.
there goes that, I guess.
Oh, let's just get this over with.
Okay. So I'm going to. I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna do a roll or two for Romeow to kidnap the person who's officiating this wedding first.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna have him make a stealth roll, which he should be good at.
Well, you never count out misfortune. You never know when she's
No.
strike.
Let's see. 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I save the situation?
Can you what?
Can I save the situation?
Save a situation?
We just said about the flashbacks and
Yeah.
Can we still use it? Because I just,
Sure.
like,
I said you
want me to
could, so
roll- Okay.
Okay.
even though it's not really part of
I-
your plan, try to keep it within the scope of stuff you could have done in the past hour.
Well, during the preparation, before the
Well, this is like a new preparation phase. Whatever you had planned before, it all fell to shit because you were trying to steal the juice, but you had an hour to prepare for.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I was.
Unless it was
I
like
wanted to
you
go, like,
stashed something
before
somewhere ahead of time.
before he goes to kidnap the guy.
Okay, tell me the idea. I'll see if I can what I can do to fit it in.
Cast it just give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, bardic inspiration lasts for like 10 minutes at least.
Yeah.
What's
That'll
your
work.
dice?
My dice. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how the bardic inspiration works. Inspire another creature with my 1d8 that it can.
Yep, it's a d8.
So I roll 1d8.
I'm gonna roll the d8
Oh, you gonna roll a d8? Okay.
because it's added to. All right, it's a 7,
Nice.
so it's a total of 17. That's great. That's better. Okay. So Romeow sneaks in and basically sneaks back out with just kind of a bag over his shoulder.
Oh, boy.
Stashes that in the gardening shed that you're all hiding behind. Just like claps his hands, like dusts his hands off and goes, "Well, that's done.
Right, good plan.
Here's the papers. All right, Froggy, you're up." And hands them to you.
Okay. She just kind of takes the.
Okay.
I did mention that she can't read, but I think it might be better that
It
she
does not.
realizes
It
that
does not
later
matter.
and just makes it up on the spot.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, now you're gonna
I
have to
love-
make it up on the spot. Hell
I
yeah!
know.
I love how we just assigned the most no thoughts head empty member of our party to this job.
You're going in there, man. You
Full
go in
steam
there.
ahead.
There's like a little room for you to prepare or whatever you're doing. You pretty much have as much privacy as you want. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna amend your plan a little bit for just the timing of it,
Okay.
because I think what's gonna make the most sense is you start this ceremony, and then you show these papers, and then a ghost shows up like, yo, that's fucked up.
Thunderbolt and lightning, oh so very
Thunderbolts and
frightening.
lightning, very, very frightening. Right? Are we cool with that?
And dramatic oath.
Very, very frightening.
Like, just in case it wasn't enough of a scandal already, like, here's the ghost of your ancestors to really bring it home. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Is
So we're
everyone cool
doing
with
this
that?
now.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing it. Because you've been preparing, this has taken like an hour. So Amy, the guests are all here. There's people, they're sitting around kind of in like a half circle. Mewliet is there. Do you guys want to give me an insight check real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, inside.
Loccan being
Loccan,
as
nothing?
insightful as always.
It's hard to see her when you have a coat
Insight.
blocking your vision.
True.
So, question, so Loccan's face protrudes pretty far. Is this like a very big coat, or does it look like, does the ghost look hunchbacked?
It looks like whatever you want it to look like, man.
Loccan is just like.
I imagine it's just a huge freaking
Yeah,
coat.
no. Loccan's just kind of keeping his head low. Like, he's got a bit of rubber hose in him, so he's kind of like, his eyes are still looking forward while his, like, gun face is pointed downwards, just kind of like, because, you know, he's got a very specific face, and he does not want that to be drawn attention to.
He's got a snoot.
So, Ami, it also makes sense you didn't roll super well, because you're, like, kind of, like, quote-unquote backstage for this. Axis and Harvey, you can see Mewliet is, like, looking around, like, bruh. She's basically, like, super nervous, but, like, not even in, like, that good way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Poor girl.
You get the idea that she thinks maybe you abandoned her.
Oh.
Oh, she won't think that in a second.
No, she won't. But she doesn't know that just yet. I'm gonna say they have a thing where, like, they're each on one side, and then they, like, come together and meet in the middle, right? Like this ceremony's going on, right? Amy, how about you make a performance check for me? Or deception if you prefer.
They're both the same.
Or
it's
I'll let you. I mean, she's no thoughts head empty, so I don't think like religion is gonna really or
I have a +4 to persuasion.
No, I'm gonna say it's performance or deception. I was gonna say you could do religion, but you don't have that, so okay.
Oh no, I did pretty well anyway.
19. The fact that you have no thoughts going on makes it seem like you're really confident in what you're doing, basically. Like, maybe it's kind of a little one of those new age people, like they're doing a couple of weird things, but it seems like it's still, you seem confident in what you're doing, so...
She doesn't know what she's doing so much that it comes off as she knows exactly
it looks
what
like
she's
you know
doing.
exactly what you're doing, because there's no hesitation, there's no, stopping and being like, oh, does this go here? No, you're just doing it.
No, she's just going with whatever happens.
You're doing a great job. So this ceremony, begins.
I love this. This is just a beautiful chaos.
I want to say that Beowulf also looks, like, really nervous, like, sweating. You don't know him as well, so you don't know exactly what it's about. And you can see, like, next to him, his, like, quote-unquote, like, best man type scenario. They each have, like, a person. This is, like, a, like, off-brand, whatever type of marriage is the average one that I know. But, like, they essentially have, like, a best man scenario, and that is, I believe I called him Patrick.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I know the names of these people, which makes it better.
It was his lover that he was talking to before.
Yes, but if this is what's on the paper, she's not going to know the names of these people. This is going to be even more made up.
No, she doesn't have to know the names, but I'm telling you guys, this is Patrick.
Yeah.
His seems like I guess it's his right hand like person and also his lover.
Right paw.
That yes, and they were also the ones talking about having something.
Mm-hmm.
Having something to do with drinks or something? We don't know. Okay. So they meet up in the middle. And you do you want to give me a little bit of flavor of what it sounds like, what Ami might be talking about?
You want me to just go for it? Okay.
Give me a little bit. You don't have to if you're like super uncomfortable with it, but I think it would be fun.
Oh no, I'm doing this.
Okay,
no,
fantastic.
No.
So give me just a little bit of flavor of like what kinds of things Amy is saying and doing to make this seem very official to everybody. They all believe you.
She clears her throat and she goes, "Dearly beloved, my lover who is not Mewliet.
Okay.
And then keeps on going with whatever. I want to kiss your face. I love you a lot. I love you more than water, which I need to live."
Someone like coughs in the background.
And it is me who is the groom who is writing this, who this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You finish that, some people clap a little bit. Who's gonna... Okay, the problem is you're not reading the actual words that are on the page. I don't know what to do about this. Okay.
She's saying it with
I'm-
such confidence, such gusto.
There's a lot less uhs when she's saying it. That's just me being nervous.
No, I understand. I'm going to say that Beowulf is the one who, like, kind of glances at you, like, what are you doing? And sees the pieces of paper that you have in front of you. And he goes beet red. He doesn't know what the hell you're saying, but he recognizes those papers.
I'm gonna have her like tap Mewliet's shoulder and go, "Hey, can you read this for me?"
You, Cherry, you fucker. Okay.
This is beautiful.
And she kind of looks at you startled. Does she? I'm going to see if she recognizes you. I'm going to have her do an insight.
Oh my god.
Because I'm just curious if she does. No.
The disguise is too good.
The disguise is too good. So, Mewliet just assumes maybe this is part of it that she like wasn't paying attention to when they did rehearsal. And she's just like, oh, sure. She doesn't seem very enthusiastic. And so, oh shit, fuck you.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Mock thought they were so free from this.
Oh my god, okay.
I'm sorry, I passed the ball back to you.
No, you've done a fantastic job. Give me just like a minute here to really collect my thoughts. I'm gonna just try and get like the idea of what it kind of says. I'm not gonna say like this is exactly like what it is, but it's, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Okay, my brain came up with something that is a little risque.
Oh.
Not actually, but there's a
Yay!
this one's God.
Shit, just...
This one's titled The Perfect Bone, and
Oh my god!
And we all know how much dogs like bones.
exactly.
I
It's
am about
this-
to fucking cry.
It's this piece that compares whoever the love is just like I remember the first time I chewed on the perfect bone, and I felt like my mind was blown, but nothing compares. Your eyes are 2 pairs. and I feel like my heart had flown. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. I think that was a limerick. Like, it's and now Patrick is also beet red. And she like kind of looks at them and she's like, what is, she like flips one over and it has like the address or whatever written on the other side, and she's like, Beowulf, are these yours? And he says nothing, and like a hush has fallen over this crowd.
Is that our cue?
It's your cue if you'd like to take it.
I'm going to do call lightning, like, in an area that's empty behind the gazebo for dramatic effect.
Sure. You do that. Everyone jumps. Ah!
Everyone jumps and everyone just like looks this, and then this is when, because everyone turned away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll this now. Just to get it over with. No!
Flashback, use a flashback, do something!
Okay, flashback. Harvey uses entangle to tie Axel to Loccan.
Tie them to...
What? Oh, it won't fall!
No, can I?
And he gives Loccan his shillelagh to use as a crutch.
Listen,
Can I try an idea?
What's your idea?
I think Romeow, when you were trying to do that, like took whatever the vines were and like strung them up to the ceiling. And so when it's time to go, he takes both of them
my God.
and pulls, and you go like shooting up into the air.
You know the SpongeBob scene?
Yes. You goofy goober on up there.
This people couldn't carry.
Sorry, Loccan.
Another person. It
you
has to be
You're still in the bushes.
hoisted up.
You don't get spotted. But if you want to do anything else, kind of an impromptu to help this as well, from the floor, you
We're
can.
probably going to signal for the crows to come in for extra ambiance.
All right, give me an animal handling.
Okay.
So, does Romeo have to just, like, hold this up as this is going on?
I will let you know that once I know.
For a second, I need a refreshment on English language because I'm trying to use. It's kind of hard to use English language for a person who is not native in that.
Yeah. No pressure.
It's okay. I'm just.
Do you guys like my limerick that I crafted in a moment?
Your limerick
It was
is
bad.
wonderful.
Alright.
Oh,
It's
I was
from the tear to the eye.
I was correct.
Okay. Okay, you get a couple of crows. You don't get a whole bunch of crows. You get a couple of crows. They caw. It's not as like awe-inspiring as you had hoped, but there's a few crows there. And what do you say anything? What do? You just like flap your arms around?
What, like,
I actually wanted to. Can I? Okay, I am going to. I'm going to go. God, I should have wrote a speech while I was sitting there.
Give us a taste. Give us a taste
have-
of the kind of thing you want to do, and we
I
can
have an
say.
idea.
Cherry, what's
Okay,
the idea?
go.
All right, so I can cast another spell. I can cast I can use Moonbeam kind of far from the distance so it doesn't hurt anyone, but it still like gives a big effect.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna let me do that?
I will let you do that. Nobody's looking at you anymore.
Oh no, it's not. It's not next to me. It's like behind it.
Well, but you gotta kind of move to cast, I think. But like, no one's gonna
Do
even
I?
see that you've casted it. Most spells have a somatic component, which it means like some kind of movement, whether it's a flick of the wrist or like a full body wave motion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, if you look in the components, it's V, S, M. If it has an S, then you gotta wiggle your hands.
Like, we don't always use it when we're playing, especially casual like this, but I kind of like to keep it in mind.
Yeah. No, it's a hand wiggle. There we go.
Like, if you were completely paralyzed or something, I might not let you do it. Because that's the point of having paralyzed you, is so that you can't cast, right?
Right.
But this is, no one's looking at you, and you can just kind of do that, can't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
do that.
Do that. I want to do that like after they start talking though, just as
Okay.
they finish,
Tell,
as they start.
give us like a zoom, when that comes in.
All right.
All right, Axis, what do you say?
Okay. So, Axis is under this under this double blanket that they are on. Remind me, please. What's the situation? I've heard something that we've been flying in the air together.
You're being
Loccan
hoisted up
could
with
not carry you. You basically have like a harness on made of vines.
You know how,
Okay.
like, on stage plays...
We're not in.
when
We're
they-
not
Yeah,
in
like a
the-
stage
we're not
play.
in the air. We're not in the air. It's just the support. Just so like just so Axis doesn't fucking fall off.
You're basically on a swing.
It's less so
Okay.
that Axis
Less of a
doesn't
swing,
fall
but like
off,
a-
more so that Loccan doesn't crumple into a pile underneath them.
Sorry, buddy. Like, listen, you guys decided what
idea,
you all
but
were gonna be doing. I don't know. Like,
Login in his -2 to strength.
Okay,
So yeah,
so
give us
dramatic-
give us a little bit of flavor, and then I'll let you make a performance roll.
Okay, so underneath the blanket, Axis does a dramatic strum on the guitar and
my God.
goes, and goes, "What does our ears hear from beyond the grave? Such infidelity does not suit the family of..." I forgot the fucking last name.
Dogs, just say dogs.
The family of dogs.
I never gave them a last
The
name.
most loyal creatures on this earth. And this pathetic worm cannot keep his word to his bride. Cannot keep.
I love this.
Do you want
This will not stand.
to make a performance roll with advantage?
With advantage?
Yes.
Hey, for last names, Montdog and Cat Mewliet?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't put that much brain power into this. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm shaking.
No, you're not.
all right.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's not real. I'm
That's
great.
not great.
Advantage.
You've got advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Hey!
Yeah. I imagine the moonbeam has come in, like, just at the very end of that speech.
While... Okay, can I add something onto this?
Yes, absolutely,
Like,
please.
what Loccan's doing. So, Loccan is just kind of like... Okay, his arms are struggling, his shoulders are struggling, but while Axis is giving off this speech, he's kind of making, like, generic, like, spooky ghost noises at the same time, so it's kind of like there's multiple voices all at once. And he's using this to also cast Cause Fear, like, just
Yeah.
on random members of the
Is
crowd.
there, Is that one that I have to make a saving throw?
It's a wisdom saving throw, but because I'm casting it at level 3, I can cast it at 3 individuals.
Uh-huh.
Because warlock.
Mm-hmm.
And so what he's gonna do is he's just kind of gonna shoot it at 3 random people in the crowd, not like any of the important folks who are trying to like understand any of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that he can sow more disrest and chaos
Yup.
with this, because they're already full on in. So just
If one person starts running, you know they're all gonna go.
3 wisdom saving
So I'm gonna make
throws.
3 wisdom saving throws. What's the DC?
14.
Alrighty. Okay, there's an 18.
That's a pass.
That's a
There's a
wonderful
natural one
Fail.
Oh, cool.
and a 15. But one of them does.
We got one incredibly terrified individual who's just
Yes.
screaming at the top of their lungs.
Yeah. One of the dogs, one of the dogs screams, pees his pants and runs away into the night. And soon after, it's screaming, it's chaos, everyone's terrified.
Yes! Run! Run! Fear the rock!
Is there... I mean, do we want to clean up this scene, or do you want to kind of do like a fade? Because I could do either way.
I wanna do one last thing. I
Sure.
wanna do one last thing. But also since I'm up to I really wanna cast a thing, but also I know that I probably all of us, like I definitely know Loccan will be in the area because he's right next to me. But also
I'm
I want to
underneath.
know.
He's underneath you.
He's underneath
Yeah.
you, but yeah. It's a radius spell? I mean, what do you...
It's a radius spell up to 100 feet away, and I'm just like, can I do like not up to 100 feet? Can I do less?
What spell is it?
Thunderclap.
Yeah, you can...
It's
Well, there's a range of... It's on you, and it's a range of 5 feet.
the range
It
itself
can be
is
heard
5
100
feet.
feet away.
I'm an idiot. It range 5 up. Okay, so all I need to know now is if
I will say, Loccan has
If-
a positive in his con stat.
okay, yes, but
You can... I mean, Loccan, you see your friend casting something. Do you duck?
If I duck, they're coming down with me.
no. I want to, like, if you mock, will you allow me to cast 2 spells, like one after another?
I mean, it would be 2, like, quote-unquote actions. If it's something that you need to happen simultaneously, then no. I mean, I'm saying that you are high up off the ground enough, and you're supported by a harness.
No. I was thinking I have guidance. I was thinking to give guidance to Loccan.
Well, Loccan, do you duck?
I don't know if I can duck because Axis is on his shoulders. And so if he ducks, Axis
I mean,
also
Axis is
comes
also
Are you kind of
mostly
like
supported
holding
by a
on?
harness.
Are you holding on to Axis? You're not supporting Axis, are you?
No,
I
not really.
didn't know.
You're kind of guiding Axis, but
Axis
Okay,
Axis is just basically hangs on the vines mostly. Am I-
Okay.
am I
In that
doing-
case, yeah, Loccan's gonna like curl up and it's like, oh shoot, something's coming.
all right. Yep, Loccan ducks and covers, and you can cast it.
Okay. So
You cast thunderclap. And
I cast. If you allow me to give a little flavor.
sure.
So I said already that he did a little dramatic strum on the guitar before
Mm-hmm.
before starting the speech. This time he brings his paw down hard slams on all the strings all at once.
Yep.
And this is roughly the sound you all hear.
Oh boy. Wait, what? I'm so.
This is roughly the sound that comes from his guitar.
There's a link.
Oh, there's a link. I was.
The
Wait,
link in
where'd you put the
Coconut
link?
Gallery. Coconut
I saw
Gallery.
it in the
Oh, I have it
gallery.
muted. I have the Coconut Gallery muted. I always have it muted.
I'm sorry.
Cool. That's gonna be so loud.
This is the sound. Yeah, this is the sound.
It's a sound like stereo, like feedback noise almost, and that bursts from you. You hope that your friends cover their ears.
Loccan's basically like, you know how like cartoonishly pull the hat and just hide the entire head?
Yeah.
Somehow he's fit the entire gun head in his cowboy hat.
So this
it.
noise comes from you, like just the loudest crash in the world, and you guys can almost feel the air move with it. You're gonna and you can't hear anything for a moment afterwards. But as this goes out, yeah, anyone who wasn't absolutely running like all out is now running all out. Some people are like flat on the floor. You can tell that there's going to be a lot of explaining to do about this.
It doesn't help that most of them are like dogs.
No,
Oh,
it really
no,
does
you're
not.
right.
Oh no!
They're going to be fine,
no.
but in the moment, oh god.
Ugh.
And I think if you guys don't mind, I'll do that. I'll let that do a fade to white as that like
Yeah.
big like
Yeah.
strum like hits.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys are, as long as you're still kind of in the area, you get somehow or another you end up with a piece of paper in your pocket that gives you like a date and time and a location that's pretty close to where Mewliet's house was. I'm going to assume that you go there at the time.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey's probably also going to talk to the parents because they don't know that Harvey committed arson or like unleashed a bunch of peacocks into their house.
I mean, it's not at that was the dog's house, and also they are not here. It's just Mewliet.
Yeah, we're back in the.
I was going to.
cat.
I was going to say that he was going to go on like a rant about like how the only thing that can appease the spirits is to allow their son to follow his true love and shit.
I can say you put that in there.
Yeah.
You can be you're a second voice of it's a chorus of ghosts. You leave a note in like red ink, the handwriting.
Yeah.
Yes.
In red ink. Oh my god.
Dripping red ink.
Oh my goodness.
You destroyed
You
the
had to
pen,
use the
but
juice
you
to
sent
write
the
it.
message. No, you used the juice.
So Mewliet meets you all at kind of like a nice kind of tavern-y place. She's sitting in a table in the corner. She's got like shades on, like a sun hat, kind of like slightly obscuring her identity, but not really because you know what she looks like. You join her over there. You guys get some drinks, and she
Juice.
basically, yeah, you guys get some juice, and she thanks you for your help. She says, "Yes, my Beowulf and I are no longer to be married. Let's just say that. Thank you all so much for your help. Yeah. And
Loccan-
Romeow and I are planning our ceremony as we speak. So
Do you want us to crash that too, or?
I would prefer you guys were not in attendance to that one. Thank you for what you've done here. I think we're good.
Loccan's
Stay
gonna run
far,
the back of
far
his head,
away.
Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
I
That's the.
understand that one.
If your character reads into that, yeah, she does not want you anywhere near that.
Fair enough.
All I'm gonna say is Axis is very fucking proud.
As you should
Oh,
be.
yeah, so is Amy.
She she basically gives you the like reward money. I don't remember how much I said that was, but I'll double check and get back to you on it.
Was the cake somehow ruined by the juice, or did we get that too?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what?
Juice
You know
and
what?
cake.
You ask about it. You ask about it, and she says, "Oh." And she calls like into the back of the tavern. Like, hey, bring out that cake. And they have it in the back. And they wheel it out on a big like trolley. And there are some pieces already like cut like on little plates for you. There's a cut piece for each of you. And the rest of the cake is who wanted the cake?
Harvey.
Harvey, the rest of the cake is yours after everybody gets a piece.
Harvey does like the big star eyes thing. He's just like, yes.
Amy, like,
This appeases me.
I love Harvey. Amy,
Excellent.
sticks her hand into her hat and just like a handful of juice on the cake.
Nice. Nailed it.
Pours it.
All right. You guys want to do anything else? Anything you want to say to each other? To Mewliet? Anything else you want to role play out?
I don't think Loccan has anything else unless somebody asks him.
Sounds like we're pretty good.
No, Amy's ready to just leave. She's going home. She's taking her cake and going.
Great. Fantastic.
Harvey's
was
going
fun.
to lean
Bye.
over to
Thanks,
Mewliet
bye.
and be like, if you need another ceremony ruined, you know how to find me.
I know who to call, yes. Yes, thank you very much.
She pokes her head and goes, I want to come too.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
Loccan's off to accidentally cause chaos in another
Yep.
DM's scenario.
Amy's going to take a nap. Amy's
And
just gonna take a nap.
with that, we'll
Axis
close on out.
just looks. Axis takes a last look at Romeo, then just like Romeo's there. Romeo's not there.
Yeah, Romeo's there. Romeow brought the cake
Okay.
out.
Okay, so Axis takes the last look at Romeo, then just looks at Delia like, and kind of winks, which is kind of tricky to do with one eye, and just says, "I'm digging your taste." And after that, just kind
She
of
just nods and we zoom out. Game complete. Thank you guys for playing.
Win.
Yep, I'm gonna go and stop this recording.
Bye.
Everyone say bye. Bye.
Bye.